TheFrXion or Tank12, however you want to call me, I don't really care. And today we are driving the Object 257. I've made a video about this tank, talking about if it is overpowered or not. A statement that I think has been highly controversial because there are a few videos out there, namely from a few very well-known World of Tanks YouTuber. One guy named TheFrXion, you've probably heard of him. He's a good World of Tanks player, and he called that this tank should not be released on the live server. And in my video, I stated that this vehicle is really strong in with this tank design, since it's a V-shaped hull, but it is still a vehicle that can be taken out of the game without still, quite reliably. Is that really true? Now, I've never really played this tank on the live server. They just released it, like with the patch, they released it on the live server. And now this is the first time that we're playing it on the live server. This is my very first game in this tank. And I just wanted to try it out with some live commentary and see if this tank design is going to rip up a normal kind of tier 8, tier 7 matchup. As you can see, we're not playing against tier 10s. I will try and see to get into a tier 10 match, so we can see the full potential of this vehicle against lower and higher and same tier opponents. Now, what I definitely do not support is the further implementation of V-shaped tanks as it is right now. At least V-shaped hulls, because these hulls are, I think, something that break the game a little bit in the sense of things that people learned over the time of playing World of Tanks for the last few years, that they suddenly kind of cannot use anymore because there is a new tank design. There's a new bad boy in the building who brings something new to the table. So things that people have gotten used to kind of changes in one night. And I think that should be implemented at least a little bit more thoroughly through maybe, I don't know, a line that this tank ends up in, where not all of a sudden this vehicle stands with this like pike nose design, but where this vehicle actually does have a predecessor with maybe not a pike nose design completely, but something similar to it. Because right now I think this is just implementing it like this is the wrong idea, because it kind of is a danger to every World of Tanks player who has never gotten into contact with the V-shaped design, like the Object 907 or the T22 medium tank, because both these tanks have a V-shaped hull, but at the same time that V-shaped hull, at least on the Object 907, is not visible. You cannot see it because you can only see it in the tank inspector, because it is not portrayed like that. So that's the reason why people get really confused when they shoot the lower plate of that thing, because it's a V-shaped hull, and you're gonna bounce that, obviously. Oh, that was a nice shot. You're gonna bounce that when you're shooting the lower plate and it's a V-shaped hull, because, well, you thought it was just a standard lower plate. It's not. And that's kind of the problem. Right now, we've been shot at by the artillery for the past 5 minutes. You can see the artillery knows that this vehicle is a danger to the game, to his team. But with his small caliber gun, he's not going to be able to do any damage. He didn't even stun me. He did nothing. He's probably a stock arty, so he's not a dead arty yet. But I'm gonna see to it that he's going to die in 7 seconds. Or the T-34-1 is looking to it that he's going to die. There we go. Oh, we have a bad chat right behind us. So what's really upsetting about this tank is that you cannot hurt it through its tracks. The tracks are not part of this tank. the side armor is really strong, as you can see right there. We bounced 2 shells. Oh my god, my team has melted. And the only really weak spot of this vehicle on the front is either the turret or the pike nose design. If you have like the side angle on him. So this tank, it is not invulnerable or invincible. As you could see right there, we took quite a few very damaging and hurtful shots, but still at the same time, the side armor is really strong on this vehicle. So I'm not really sure what Wargaming has been thinking when they released this tank into the pool, because obviously they must have been thinking something. Okay, I might... As you can see, the side armor is so trollish. This is a tier 9 vehicle who just bounced off our side armor twice, like 3 times. 130 millimeters of side armor. Now this is just not something that should be in the game. You can really side scrape backwards with this tank, which you could do with the T-22 medium tank. But luckily for us, they took the T-22 medium tank out of the game, so that only the people who owned it through these ridiculous missions got it, and that the other people couldn't get their hands on it. Just imagine 100 T-22 medium tanks running around. Every matchup you have at least one T-22 medium tank. Currently, if you're playing against tier 8s, tier 7s, it's not a lot of fun for them. If you're playing as a tier 9 tank against other tier 9s, it looks differently. As you can see that we got penetrated by these tank destroyers and by the bad shot, but only in our rear, and the side armor is practically invincible on this vehicle. So I hope he takes him out so I can move back and help the SC-122. Actually, artillery got that already. Because the tank destroyer is over here. TD is hiding. That WZ, nice, good job. There we go. I think the Comet is coming for artillery. So I'm gonna inform my team. This is what you should always do when you're moving and when there are only a few tanks left. So I'm informing them that I'm going back to help the artillery, so that if the Comet comes around, that we can take care of him. I didn't expect the WZ to come with me though, but it's always nice to have some backup. I'm not gonna complain right there. We might still need to protect our side because that STRV 103 might move around. It's a very fast tank. So what can I say to this about this tank at this tier? It's ridiculous. This tank armor, this tank design, I think I almost have to refute the statement that I made previously in that one video, because that game I was only, at least in that server, I was only facing tier 10s, tier 9s. But this is going to be very different and very interesting if we are going to face tier 10s and tier 9s. That Batchet obviously didn't really have a lot of energy against us. He got... Why did our artillery just suicide? There's the Comet. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. The STRV is hiding in the back of the base. That is, yeah, new spot. what I really don't like in World of Tanks or any games is, you know, people know how to play their tank, or at least I hope that they know how to play the tank, because it's not my job to tell them what to do. I know I like the the assistance that some people want to give you, but I really dislike it when you're in a one-on-one situation or a two-on-one situation where you only need to concentrate on you, your enemy, and your buddy, and somebody is telling you exactly what you should do, what you have to do, where you have to go, what you're supposed to see. I know it's in good favor. They just want to help. They want to see the victory, but at the same time, it can be so distracting because all you want to do is you want to play your own kind of style. You know what you want to do. You have it in your head. You have a certain mindset, and they tell you to, well, move up, do that, maybe do it differently than you want to do it, and then you have to, sometimes I just need to mute these guys because it's kind of annoying. You can't really concentrate through it. So what I'm trying right now is I'm trying to light the STRV for the WZ because I don't have a lot of HP. I'm faster than him, I have a turret. I might still be able to defend myself if it comes to it, if it comes down to it, and I have to turn my turret around. And my buddy can snipe him. And I hate this. I hate this. I hate it so much. I'm just gonna... So, blocked it for this match because this is so annoying. Who knows where this guy's sitting? He's sitting right here. So I have to close the distance. If I close the distance, he will need to push me. He's tracked anyhow. So let's take the top gun and win this match. So, 6 kills, 4,562 damage, 927 HP worth of damage spotted. Well, I'd say it is, I think it is only fair to say that this tank is fairly, yeah, critically viewed, because that was a horrible crew. 91%, not even 100%. No 3 skills, 1 skill. That isn't even like built upon. And we dealt 4,562 damage and pushed quite a few tanks. We didn't really play very cautiously. I just went in there. I just went ham. So against tier 8s, tier 7s, and tier 9s, this vehicle is like a god. I didn't even have something in here, like I didn't even pack the camouflage net. So I'd say we try out another match where we play against tier 10s and we see how this tank does fare, because right now, wow, this tank, incredible. I've been looking into a few games, but unfortunately most of these games were like tier 7, tier 8, tier 9, which were obviously no match for this tank. I have a win rate of 100% currently on this tank. So right now we're playing up against 3 tier 10 tanks, a few tier 9s, and a few tier 8s. This is the best that Matchmaker has come up with. And I'd say let's see and test this vehicle out. I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to play it as aggressively as I would play my T10. If you have never seen any gameplay of my T10, this is a vehicle that I just really go ham with. I just roll right in there because it's like it's not a heavy tank, it's a medium tank in disguise with a nice big gun, and it plays like that. It hurts like hell when you have to go up against a T10 because the rate of fire is great, the gun is great, armor is not that good, but it can hold up against a few tanks, and I'm gonna play this tank likewise. Obviously the T10 has a better crew, better equipment, doesn't go, it's not the same with this vehicle right here. doesn't have the best crew, doesn't have best equipment. And there goes my support. That might have also been an issue if you're playing this vehicle and you have 0 support. Just like any other vehicle, you're gonna have a bit of a problem right there. And we're gonna... Oh, look at that. Shooting like my partner in crime with the same gun, with the same tank, is really disgusting as well. His armor, I'm gonna see and try to hit that pike nose. He has like 130 millimeters of frontal armor. The top of the turret is vulnerable to fire, and this E3, I have no idea what this E3 is doing. He just practically suicided. Oh god, I have to do something for this E3, else he's gonna be dead. Oh, this is like really stupid. I'm on top of the hill where they can shoot me, and we're getting flanked by the AMX 5120 at the same time. Oh god, and he's bouncing off the AMX 50B. How do you bounce off the AMX 50B, man? Oh, this is so... Oh, this is so awkward. This is so annoying. This is like something you don't want to find yourself in. Oh, this is so awkward. This is a very awkward battle because we have 3 tanks remaining. One of them is dead. The other one is also dead. So it's going to be E3, this other tank over here, Oho, and me, against, I don't know, overwhelming force. And obviously against the bad chat, you're not going to be able to do a lot of damage. Oh my god, look at that side armor. Look at that side armor though. Someone just killed the bad chat with 1 shot. Oh god, there was the Oho. There is still hope. There is still hope. We tracked him. We tracked him. We tracked the Jack Tiger 88. I thought the E3 was going to finish him off. Yes, E3. There we go. Wow, this is an intense battle. You can see the Batchat bounced off our side armor as well. How disgusting is that? How disgusting is that? Really, like... The Oho is going to die. I don't think we can... I don't want to let him die because he like, saved my ass there. So... Ah, crap. There's not a lot of things that we could do right there. That situation, but... Let's take on the Tiger. Fall back, take on this Object 257, our brethren. E3, oh my god, this E3 is like going ham right now. This is the lower plate of that thing. Oh wow, we both bounced. Look at how disgusting it is to fight this tank. Even at tier 9, even at tier 10, he has more HP than we do. Don't shoot the tracks, yeah, just like he did. He shot our tracks. You have to shoot like the side. Yeah, there we go. If you shoot the side like that, you're gonna be able to pen him. He freaking shot underneath our tank. Oh, our E3 is dead. Oh, this is gonna be a defeat. Don't give him that. Ah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Let's at least take him with us. Yes, there we go. And now we have T-54. Oh man, you're such a poor kid. I mean, even a track traverse is great on this tank. Okay, great. This is another word, but it's decent. He shot our tracks. What the hell? The only thing I have to do is protect my rear. Oh god, what did Wargaming release onto the live server? What is this? What? Where did he shoot us? He should be switching over to APCR. This poor guy, he has to close the distance. If he doesn't close the distance now, he's gonna be toast. Oh, he's such a poor kid. Such a poor kid. I'm at 6k damage right now. I don't even know. Oh god. This was like the most casual 6,000 damage that I ever did. 3,000 damage blocked. I think I might have just completed a mission. Oh, I need to get like 3 vehicles destroyed as well. Come on. Come at me. Come right at me. I'm gonna face you all. I'm gonna face hug you. This is a ridiculous tank. 2 games that were like absolutely crazy, where people went up against us. Obviously, this tank needs a general like nerf. This needs like a crazy nerf. I don't even have three crew, like 3 skilled crew on it or something like that. It's just a decent crew, but I think people don't know where to shoot this tank. They just don't know. They don't know where to shoot this vehicle at. There we go. Yeah, he takes us out. 7,173 damage. I think I'm happy with that result, but it shows you just how ridiculously this strong this tank is. Okay, we didn't face any real tier 10s though. We only faced that bad chat, but he also bounced off of us, so I don't even know what to say. I got the Mastery 8 badge though, the ace tanker. Holy moly, 7,000 damage in a tier 9 in a tier 10 match. This is ridiculous. The gun is just, it's nice. I think this is going to be the next Seal Clubber at tier 9 if they don't change anything. At tier 8, tier 9. This is going to be the next Seal Clubber. This is so trollish. This vehicle is so trollish. I don't even know what to say anymore. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on this after this little demonstration. And yeah, all I can say about this tank is right now it's broken. The video that I made previously on it, where I thought like people would be able to take it out, they were able to take me out. They did it quite easily, but that's maybe the reason. That's because they all fired gold in that matchup. But I think this is just at this time it's not feasible. This is not made for the live server. This is made for, I don't even know what Wargaming were thinking. This went through a lot of testing, a lot of different phases. They nerfed it. They nerfed the side armor. Side armor is not 150 millimeters thick anymore, but still at this angle it's just ridiculous. I bounced like 3 shots. I bounced the batch at 25T, excuse me. That thing has 52 millimeters of pen. We can check it. I have it in my garage. 259 millimeters of pen, and he bounced the other side. Oh, you're such a cute tank. You're no match against this vehicle. That's the brother. You're no match against this tank. So yeah, as always, I hope you guys did like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.